Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Friday, September 25th, 2020 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi, and our energy mantra for today is, in any moment, I can expand deeper into my personal balance and harmony. And that is going to be a test today. We have two yads. One is that fast-moving yad, just kind of finishing up the lessons of this Venus yod that we've had working this week. As the moon moves through Capricorn, the moon is going to hold some space where Jupiter was in that yod process and just give us one more glimpse of it. Have you had worth stuff? Have you had issues around your values pop up this week? Has it been energy from like where is this even coming from? From deep, 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 deep in the soul, deep, 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 deep in the roots? Chances are yes, and the moon loves to bring up anything that's hidden. So if it wasn't addressed this week, chances are this fast-moving yod with the moon will bring that up. And then as the moon moves on, the moon is also going to highlight, hooray, this Pluto yod that we have incoming, expanding. The Pluto yod is being worked by Venus. So again, we have this worth and value piece, but maybe from this transformed, hopefully empowered place. And we have the North Node in Gemini actually feeding in, pointing at Pluto. So again, the yod is finger of God, finger of fate. This is important. So the Pluto process of working through the victim, working through areas where we feel unempowered to align ourselves with a more empowered energy. Now again, the moon can represent our emotions. The moon is so powerful, but it can also bring up hidden energies long hidden in the psyche. Again, can't deny that I have this card, the past lives card energy. So psyche, ancestry, things that have been in your structure. Capricorn representing the energy of structure. Things that have been in your structure that are making it wobbly. So if you felt and faced intensity with the Venus yod this week, that's actually good, because hopefully that helped move some of those worth pieces to be able to release maybe some of these old victim, unempowered paradigm pieces that are going to be popping up. And again, that North Node piece in this is like, this is really important work. And as it's the North Node piece for everybody, it feels like this is a moment in destiny for us all to step up into our next level of power. So awareness of this, that this has some of that challenge energy. And again, as I tell people a lot of times, if you personally have a yod energies, what I've seen do seem to affect those more. So buckle in for some work. And again, in any moment, we can expand in our harmony, especially if we are honoring ourselves. So really honor, where do you stand? What do you need in this moment? So besides the yod pieces that we've got going on, literally the moon is making all of the connections through the day. So we begin with the moon connecting to Jupiter. We've got Neptune connection. We have that Pluto connection, Saturn, a square with Mars, and a square with Mercury, which is kind of more of a little T-square energy going on, before shifting into Aquarius late in the evening, or even tomorrow for some people. So again, moon in Capricorn. This could bring up feelings, around feelings. Moon in Capricorn can be stoic. Capricorn energy has currently been largely at a place where it's like stiff upper lip, do the thing that you need to do anyways. This is not the origin of Capricorn, and this is not necessarily the highest vibration of Capricorn, but it's an energy many of us have been taught, like crying, no, you're not crying on the job, do the thing. And so as the moon moves through Capricorn, as it makes connections with these various planets, acknowledge what you're feeling and acknowledge the power of your feelings. Acknowledge the power of feeling your feelings. That is a big part of that re-empowerment. That's a big part of the shift. Your feelings are valid. I'm here to tell you that. That may be part of that yod, knowing the worth of what you feel, knowing the power, that there is power in what you feel, and there is validity in those energies. So awareness of that as it moves through. Chances are the Pluto and Saturn energies, as well as that Mars square, will be bringing a lot of those intense feelings, especially Moon Pluto energy. But the nice thing about the moon, it keeps on moving, keeps on rolling. So if you're having a down or heavy moment, be with it, be present with it. That's part of that presence process, that earth energy, and even part of like the finding the harmony. A lot of times the disharmony, that Libra energy where it gets thrown off balance, is when we try to dismiss something without working through it. So like I was saying, keep on letting it move. So we'll have the Pluto connection in the morning, and then Saturn in the afternoon, and then, Mars late afternoon. So that lunar Mars square. Along with, it's actually, like I said, kind of more of a T-square because that Mercury energy. We may have some of that energy that I mentioned yesterday, whether it's stimulus from outside, stimulus from your mental energy within, causing some commotion, causing some feeling, some warring feelings within. Maybe it's about expectations that have been brought to you by the authority outside of you. Somewhere, something's throwing you out of harmony. Mars energy, retrograde in Aries right now, is saying, how can you honor who you are in this moment? And then find that harmony within yourself first, and then potentially speak of it, that Mercury energy, and stand your ground, And it's not to say that there's not compromise and that kind of thing, but I think it's really important to notice who you are, where you're at in this energy, and hold space for that. So awareness of that. Like I said, this Pluto yod ongoing, that can bring up power and control struggles. So again, this is definitely happening on a world and national level as well. So do be aware of seeing it outside of yourself and how that will affect. And the Pluto yod is ongoing. I do want to mention, I mentioned it earlier in the week ahead, we do have Mercury preparing to shift out of Libra into Scorpio. So we definitely are going to have those lessons, and we have Mercury in its shadow as well, but those lessons around being able to convey the value, the importance, the worth of your own harmony. So, but do be aware that conversations from outside of you may shake that up a little bit. So let's look at this. Like I said, this stuff is deep. Whether it's past lives or it's from when you're little, it is old, deep, hidden stuff coming up. This card actually represents the moon in traditional tarot. And so again, what has been hidden, what energies, what emotions have been hidden that need to be dealt with. And I've got this card, which I always say is like, we're delving into the shadow, we're walking into the shadows, we're looking at it. And meanwhile, I have the creativity card, the Empress energy. How can you be soft and kind and considerate? Going back to all the Cancer energies that we work through, how can you be considerate to yourself in moving through this? I'm not sure that we're necessarily going to find our way through all at once today. I have the healing card in reverse. And that may be because we're still holding on to resentment, unforgiveness, some of those energies. But the process is moving through. Find that place for compassion for what you're moving through in this. Because like I said, these energies, Pluto yod, it's intense. And it is asking us to release some old held energies that have been, like I said, hiding out in our personal structure for a while. And it's not necessarily easy to release these things, but it is powerful. So I'm going to leave that there. You can book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. If people emailed me the other day and I have not gotten back to you, not if, but some people did, I promise you I'm getting back to you. This week has just had a lot going on. So, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and stay curious. Namaste.